Hey there, sign of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day messages, but also I will pull from a couple of Oracle first to start off with. These messages can go past the 3-day mark. I just want to see what immediate energies you'll be dealing with the tarot, but this is the astrology deck that I'm using first. And I always open up to your spirit guides and your angels for these messages. I have house 3, which is really just talking about communication. We talk about childhood learning, the mind. Yeah, the mind. Maybe the mind. Okay, we have communication, working on communication and like other people. And then we have Gemini, which is curiosity, intellect, and networking. So there's a really big combination here of sharing ideas with another or networking with this Gemini energy. I also have Taurus on the bottom. Taurus says trust, patience, and sensuality. So the main message there, I think, is with some sort of communication that you're going to be receiving, or significant people that you will be networking with or communicating with. Okay, Krans Wild Unknown archetype deck for Sagittarius, please. The Cave and the Creator. Ooh. Immediately I just think about, like, what have you been creating on your own so far? You know, agape. Underneath that, unconditional love. And it talks about everything being connected with this unconditional love. The Creator is a beautiful card of absolutely, like, anything is available for you to create. Eros on the bottom, which has to do with sexuality and eroticism and feeling good, lust maybe, like an alluring kind of energy maybe to you at this time. But you're ready to create something new, right? You have the power. I always see this as like also having the power of the Creator here. But what you found in the cave, this was found in the deep parts of your heart. And I'm sensing, an isolation period or a time where you may have walled yourself off from others for a while. But found yourself, also maybe created something with unconditional love. So, I don't know, but it's big energy, and it's definitely pointing out that your connections right now is really, really important too. Let's see, day 1, day 2, day 3. We'll pull from the Urban Tarot, and then, and then I will pull from the 108 deck also. On top of this, I have the Queen of Swords. 2 paint brushes, by the way, just want to point that out. So just heavy on the whole creativity, and you creating something that's, you're focused on, that you're determined to achieve, setting healthy boundaries in life too. The Queen of Swords does. Communicates effectively with others too. Okay, so now let's break down the days. Oh, dear John, you might be writing, this may be an underlying theme here for you, that you have gone somewhere deep within your heart and something has told you that there's either a connection or a job or something where you'll be writing a letter saying, this isn't working, I'm going to cut cords, or cord cutting ritual. Something like that. Let's see what I have. The Seven of Cups with the Tower. Ooh. What is this? The Black Widow and 50-50. The Black Widow is a turning, twisted, it's a web of control, a toxic person or a toxic situation. The 50-50 card means that there's a decision in this place of whether you stay or whether you go. There is a lot of choices or options, but they're not all clear. That might even be representing somebody trying to mess with your emotions, or somebody who enjoys a little too much escapism. They can't see things clearly. I don't know, but I'm going to get clarification. I don't know why I said it like that afterwards, after I pull all of these. But the Tower is saying that something is going to change drastically, and it might be something that you do. Like, you may bring the Tower down as part of what you're, like, focus, to regain your focus on what it is that you're wanting. Wow. Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. That's good news on a new, passionate experience. Like, this also means that communication that's coming in. So day 2 might really be very significant for you, for some sort of communication coming in. That lets you know there's a new path. And then it's like, once you get this news, something then speeds up. That can be love, or that can be work. Either one. But I do have the tandem bicycle coming out here, which is synchronized. And for connections, it's extremely important with this communication. Synchronized, alliance, duo, partnership, unison, collaboration, aligned, cooperation, harmony, help, join, consensus, and two of a kind. The Repairman is a card that says everything is going to be healed and working fine. Maybe you have a reset that's coming up. You are skilled. Things will be made right, and you will be upgraded. Might be an upgrade in a relationship too. You may have a lot of attraction. Big on the networking. Again, 3 of coins. Big on networking, cooperation, collaboration, laying down the groundwork. We just have something here from the past still popping up. 5 of Cups. It's usually when we're holding on to something from the past, but you could be transmuting some kind of disappointment from the past and laying down the groundwork for something new. That's kind of how I see it. You really have a significant person coming in here to communicate with you, okay? So flamingos, soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction, long-term potential, alluring, the it factor. There's the alluring. And then the eyeglasses. So they're telling you to take a good look at something and evaluate your options. Make sure you're checking the details, reviewing. You could have some sort of contract or offer here where somebody could be like saying, hey, I think you're part of my contract, and I think that we line up. And then you would just be needing to make a decision from that point. Does this line up for me? So let's see what the tarot has to say by clarifying this Tower and this this 7 of Cups. I don't know why they're acting that way. Okay, what's the 7 of Cups about here for Sagittarius, the Magician? So, that's usually talking about your options and seeing clearly that you have an ability to manifest what you want from this position. Like, if something comes down, if something comes down and you decide to end something completely that was massive betrayal or heartache, the 10 of Swords, it's because you're quite ready to create something new with the Magician. And I think it just goes in alignment with when I said I think the Tower is something that you're choosing to do with this, dear John, for a lot of you all. Choosing to end something because you know you have better options out there or more options. And somebody might be a little, yeah, look, 2 of Cups. Somebody might be a little, like you may view them as toxic or just like not resonating with your vibration anymore. Ooh. So that's big. Okay. Tell me more on this day 2 about this communication. Another 7 of Cups, side by side. So it's going to be really important for you to choose wisely when you have this many options. Look at the 2 of Cups is still on the bottom. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, you're going to want to choose wisely. Keep your head clear if you can when making a very important decision here about whether you should take an opportunity or not. I think you should. What's the communication going to be about? What about these options, please? Tell me about the options for Sagittarius. Tell me 2 of Cups again. No. Okay. You have options because there is this place here we've come to with the 4 of Cups where either we feel like we were just settling or that we weren't really pleased or happy or a little bit bored or dissatisfied with what was right in front of us, usually emotionally. It's when we can become withdrawn and go into that cave, getting closer into our heart and what it is we're wanting to experience. This news, however, is going to get you upgraded to the point where you're going towards your 10 of Pentacles. And your 10 of Pentacles is completion on the material realm. So financially good, prosperous, everybody in the family doing good and being able to help everybody in the family. So it's going to be news that takes you from so or things I wasn't getting, feeling like I wasn't getting what I was deserved or what I was deserving of, to the 10 of Pentacles. So we have 10-10 also on the board, and that is usually a message of having patience while things are working out for you. Who is the connection coming in that's significant? Because this can be related to work with the Pentacles here. I mean, it could be family, another Ace of Wands. And I asked I was asking who is the connection? Who is that you were going to get? It has either to do with work or passion, inspiration, either for work or for pleasure. So Ace of Wands, you're going to be extremely, if this is a person, you're going to be extremely attracted to them and them you. And you're not going to expect this, but there is a offer coming in, and it is good. It is true. It is genuine. It's good news. It's about who you're going to be working with, collaborating with, laying down the groundwork with. This is an offer you do not see coming, and it's passion that you don't see coming. And I feel like you have experienced a lot of disappointment, and even maybe the Tower is something that you've already been experiencing. You know how sometimes things are ended energetically before they actually get separated physically. It could be one of those situations where you've been dealing with the feeling of the Tower. So this is good. This is really good. Tell me about what's to be created with this collaboration, with this offer coming in. What is to be created? Oh, wow, Judgment. Dang. I mean, that can be an announcement of a wedding, of something big. Somebody's made a big judgment on you or a decision about you. It can be about this pathway that Spirit has, opened up for you. It's about knowing exactly what kind of steps are next to take. Also, the 4 of Swords is coming out. That gives us a kind of a recommendation to make sure that we are contemplating things, that we are going, getting away from the noise or the chatter, maybe spending time resting, relaxing, or meditating. Yeah, away from 5 of Swords energy, away from conflict, arguments, and things like that. They're saying to take a break from all of that stuff and consider this new path that Spirit is opening up for you via this person. Another 8 of Wands, because that's just double confirmation for Ace of Wands, 7 of Cups, 8 of Wands twice. The communication is coming in. The good news is coming in. 6 of Wands. You're going to be victorious. And look, it could even make the news. Who knows? But something is going to make the news in your life as to where you realize, okay, wow, I have achieved something really great. For yourself and for others. It is you being victorious. So you should expect some really good news coming in here. And even though it's going to be unexpected, you should expect some good news. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, that's a divine counterpart there. The King and Queen of Swords. And they're attached intellectually. So these are great minds think alike type of situation. Maybe not the same exact opinions, but they know their stuff. They're both very smart. They both can communicate well. So this would be a pair that would do great for any kind of, like, to implement any kind of plan, especially if it has to do with, like, planning out something for a profession, or even if it's a couple. This would be a very successful couple to plan anything out and then achieve it and get it done. Like, they have the know-how. They're very smart. So you may be being drawn towards a person whom you match more intellectually with. Okay. And remember, intelligence can be measured on very different levels too, in different areas, I guess is what I'm meaning. Okay, so have 13 with I am confident on the bottom. I have, whoa, big numbers. 28, which says I'm a leader. So there is something that you may be stepping forward and taking a leadership role here. It does say driving a team towards achievement. That's what the 6 of Wands really does. It's the achievement is not just for you, it's for others usually there too. Okay, 999 says to thank that 5 of Cups for the lessons that it brought in, but leave it in the past where it belongs so that you can fulfill this life that's waiting for just you. I am unique, 999. And then 555 is a major shift that will come into your life and change your whole path's direction. So stay optimistic and understand that things during that time, there's just a lot of changes. There's a lot of shifts, but that you'll be fine. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. If you need a private reading, the information's in the description box below. But until next time, I'm sending you love and light. Bye.